What's up, you guys? Sean Ross Sapp, Fightful.com, here with a couple names you know, but it's kind of shocking that they're sitting next to each other. We've got Salina De La Renta, and we've got the interview queen, Alicia Atout. Please explain to me how exactly this is even occurring.
It's a very good question.
Yeah, and it's a very long story to it. It started with a poop emoji. I can say.
Literally, it started with a poop emoji.
It literally did. It was Alicia posted a picture of a poster, and it had my photo in it, and she put a poop emoji over my face.
Look at this face.
And I was like, look at this creature. So I went on Twitter and I responded to her, and I was like, well, at least we don't have to put shit on your face. You already look like shit.
And then we went back and forth pretty much the entire day, not leaving our phones because she kept pissing
or
me
last
off.
2.5 years.
Oh, I was getting there. Yeah, we just haven't really left each other alone.
No, you haven't left me alone, and now I've finally let you come close to me.
Wow.
Because after all, I am her mother.
You're not my mother. We're not gonna even touch that.
I welcome you with open arms, daughter. Every day she's in my house. I'm gonna feed her later with a baby spoon. She's gonna wear a baby bib.
This is actually happening. I hate her, but then if she is the mother role in my life, a part of me appreciates what she does, but at the same time, you want to just choke her out. So it's an interesting dynamic, and we've come far though.
I enjoy getting choked, so it works out.
It's true.
Well, I guess that's a good time to transition into the fact that you guys are going to have a match at onlyfans.com/notfriends, because you guys obviously are not friends, but you're living together. I am made of questions right now.
Well, temporarily. We're not living together permanently. It's for this week.
Yes.
And, well, it's more of a professional relationship. Personally, I would never hang out with her,
and I'd never hang out with
no
this.
Seriously, I can't. And but professionally speaking, I actually respect Alicia. It's just she actually has the hustle, and
it's hard.
That's how I like you all admire about each other. I would love to hear that.
It's mainly the hustle. Both of us went through a lot of stuff.
That's it.
A lot of stuff growing up, a lot of stuff in this industry, and we've gone through some really crappy times. And then once I saw this girl out here who was actually willing to reply to everything I posted, regardless of how mean it was, and vice versa, I was like, damn, this girl's committed, and I can respect that.
Yeah, that's true. I actually do respect Alicia's tolerance, because I don't know how she didn't just stop responding to me, because that's what usually happens. I keep going on a Twitter battle until the person either blocks me, hates me, or I don't know, it's plotting the next way to murder me or whatever. But she never really gave up. It was more, let me fight back, let me try this, let me try that. And the lawyer move was really clever. I don't know, I appreciate that kind of stuff. I like it.
Thank you.
I like
you heard it here, everybody. The way to get Alicia Atout to admire you is to reply to everything that she posts.
Stalk her, harass her. I posted her phone number if you'd like. I'm sure if you
she did, and I still get millions of calls and texts and voice notes and voicemails every single day.
Was it your legit number?
My number. Sorry, can I curse on here?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Curse on here.
I got so mad. I got livid, and then my phone's blowing up. I'm trying to decipher work from fans to creepy things. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, but you still save the pictures.
No, I don't.
Whoa.
Wow, full on lie there. That is not my thing.
I don't even know.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, we don't know what your thing is. What's your thing? You want to tell us what your thing is?
We're not even getting into that.
So
I won't drag you under the mud with your things.
What thing?
I've learned a lot living with you.
Oh, you don't even know half of it, honey.
So the leap has been made for you two to have a match, and Alicia, I don't know how much wrestling experience, if any, that you have. I know Salina has wrestled quite a bit.
6 years.
6 years. So
a huge, massive difference.
I mean, it's literally polar opposites.
Yeah.
0 experience to 6 years. I'll admit that. And the whole thing is, when we decided to have this match, we've been going at it.
Have you ever been punched in the face?
I mean, yesterday I was. That was
By
really
me?
fun. Yeah, by her. I'm covered in bruises today. Like my arms are a battlefield. It's horrible.
Because it's not one match.
We did 6 yesterday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then we still have more to go.
Yes.
So.
And then the huge pay-per-view on the 29th. So yeah, but when it comes to experience, we kind of realized this thing has really become something, and tapping into our inner businesswoman, we decided let's actually do something big enough where everyone will not only respect us because we're in there in proper gear. She's like taught me a lot of moves. Yesterday I took more bumps and moves than I ever thought I would with 0 training.
I did feel bad at
0
one point.
training.
I was like, this is
a lot.
This is a lot.
It's a lot. But you know what? I am resilient. And one thing is, even though I do not like her, I know she would never hurt someone in the ring. And for that, I respect you because she really took care of me in there. Even though I feel like hell.
I just wanted to win, not really kill you.
Yeah.
I could have did that without the ring. So
she could have.
Literally, I could with my own hands, even if I wanted to. You're so fragile and weak, it's easy.
But
she
I
has
did get
the
some
consistency
good,
of mashed potatoes.
You should have. I did get some really good moves in there though, and I think fans are gonna absolutely love it. And we haven't even started.
Yeah, the move is called flop.
Shut up.
So was there anything that Alicia did in the ring that surprised you? Like you were like, oh, she took to that really well. Like
she slapped me, and then she shoved her ass on my face and did a stink face, and that really was like, whoa. That is my thing.
She'd love it.
Don't you
like a taste of your own medicine?
Of your long back? I didn't feel it. It was like a long bacon strip.
She loves making fun of my ass, but I think it's just because she's so obsessed with it and like constantly looking at it. Because
I can't make fun of something that doesn't exist.
Why would you just talk about it all
sense.
the time? You know what I mean?
It's like the lack of ass over here is ridiculous. And Latinas look at that and we're like completely offended. We're like, to even call that a woman is difficult.
Do you think that's a Canadian thing in general?
She has 2 asses. The other's on her face. This thing. What is this?
This?
Salina, do you think that's a Canadian thing in general?
What? Sean, this is how do you want here?
He agrees. I don't know if it's a Canadian thing or if it's just an Alicia thing. I've never been to Canada.
We don't want you.
But if it's like that, I don't want to be there.
We don't want you.
Oh man. Where do I go from here? Again, onlyfans.com/notfriends. Tell people what else they can get. If they subscribe today, I believe you all have a free trial going on through the day. So that is going on as we post this video on Monday, September 27th. And the pay-per-view kicks off this week for paying subscribers. Onlyfans.com/notfriends. Alicia, what made you say, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to fight her?
I've just had enough. I've just had enough. I was tired of being called weak. I was tired of fans being online just saying, what's this going to actually end up in? You know, like there's so much fighting going on. How do you end it? Yeah, where's the payoff?
I was waiting
here?
too. I literally was asleep on the floor waiting for Alicia to grow up and grow some balls. I don't know, some courage.
Well, now the courage is here because you have to admit, 6 matches in one day. Like I don't know most wrestlers who do that.
I respect it. I do. I respect it. It was sad, but I respect it.
I had enough. I just had enough. So I realized we got to do this. And OnlyFans has been the best platform because there isn't anything out there like this, especially staying away from like the typical stuff on there.
I think it's safe to say we're the first ever to do a professional wrestling feud in OnlyFans. And it's going really well. We moved up to the 1.7% of top creators
in 2 weeks.
It's literally in 2 weeks. And we jumped like thousands of subscribers in days. And
what's weird is this has almost been like a bonding experience because we're just seeing numbers grow. So in a way that's kind of bringing us closer, and then we still fight over everything else.
I did do a happy joy dance with
She
Alicia.
did,
I did.
Yeah, she did.
And I shake my booty too.
So Alicia is obviously you're from Canada.
Yes.
Is your goal to move to the States permanently? That way you can be more a part of the American scene, or are you looking to stay up in Canada?
I love Canada so much. It's just when it comes to work and just things that would make sense logistically, especially the way this is going. Like, could you imagine us living together full time?
I can. And I think it would be awesome.
It's terrifying,
but
amazing. Okay. But it's one of those things where I can definitely see that happening in the near future. So, you know, there'll be a lot to
I'm down, but it would have to be like a really, really big space.
Oh no, we need like a massive mansion where like we split it in
like
half.
at least the house difference of space in between.
100%.
I need to only see you like once a week.
No, like I want to be able to like look out the window from a football field away.
Maybe we can film once a year, everything for the rest of the year, and then I don't have to see
Exactly. We'll just stay in our own corners.
Yeah.
I love this. See, we agree.
Idea.
We agree all the time.
Yeah, that's why it works.
That's why it works.
So whose idea was staying together? Who's like, Salina, were you like, I'm going to open up my home to you? Like with evil intentions, obviously.
What we're really going to do. And then this is what happened. I'm in the middle of moving.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I have all the space. And I kind of feel, she's not my friend, but I am a human anyway. So I still feel like, okay, you're coming over here. You don't really know the area. So for me to just leave her out there, it's like, okay, I need you to at least make it safely to these matches.
She does need me for them, even if I'm not
I need to beat someone up.
Yeah.
Like Invisible Man, it sells, yeah, but it's not what we're doing here.
And Salina, you've had some other life changes. You're enrolled in Full Sail now, right?
Yes. Yay.
How's that been going?
I actually came from there. I just had my first class today. I've been doing orientation for a week, and I'm just really, really hyped. It's surreal because when you go into that school, everything is like Oscar trophies and credits of people working in The Godfather and people working in Avatar. And I'm just like, okay, this is real. And they are constantly telling you how at any point, this is your chance. Like they're having scouts coming over, and I'm always writing stuff and networking, and it's just been a really good experience. And I feel that it's just only going to help what we are doing as well. And, it's like like I said, Alicia's not my friend, but she's definitely my business partner. But so when it comes to like getting it together and work-wise, I haven't met anybody I could do this better with.
So that's a question I had, because I mean, obviously
that was really cute. That was so cute.
Because obviously Alicia is well versed in interviewing and hosting, and you're going to be learning the production sides of so many different things at Full Sail. Is that something that you all, even though you're not friends, onlyfans.com/notfriends, even though you're not friends, are you going to like kind of bend each other's ear about this stuff and share, or are you just going to sabotage each other all along the way?
Yes.
I mean, it depends.
Depends.
Yeah, depends. Because sometimes I wake up and you make me feel fine, and then some other days I want to just stab you like the repeatedly.
And the day I did all the dishes, the days you were gone for 6 hours doing
I was gone
what, and I took
3 hours, and
I went to
school.
But then what did I do? I took all the dogs out. I did the dishes.
No. You know what Alicia did? She actually felt like this was her house. She started opening every cabinet, and she started eating everything she found. Like she paid for it. Like let's pretend that she did groceries or something.
I did get my groceries.
No, you were eating mine too, and my water. And then you woke up my dog. He was sleeping. And she woke him up in the middle of this.
She left him in a crate for 8 hours.
He was dreaming. He was thinking about his girlfriend. And then she woke him up for him to go for a walk.
Dogs have to pee.
Sean, if you were sleeping and somebody woke you up in the middle of the night to go for a run, how would you feel?
If you hadn't peed for 8 hours.
Terrible.
You haven't gone to the washroom in
8 hours. It was 6, like a minute ago. You see how this girl is? You see why I can't live with her?
This is a different day. This happens all the time.
Man, this is the go home promo for the pay-per-view. I love it. I'm here for it. So, are you, Salina, looking to get into the production side of wrestling, or are you at Full Sail for other reasons, or is that just something that might be an option because obviously you know the wrestling world well?
Well, I did, when I was at MLW, I did executive producing. I did commentary. I was doing media relations, talent relations, and basically doing a lot of the inner works of the business, mainly office. And I feel like that's really my calling. I've always felt really good in leadership, and I get something out of helping people. Weirdly, people would think I'm just a horrible person and I'm just trying to see everybody die, which is true. But I also do like to help people that I consider that are talented. There's people that aren't worth anything, but there are some people that are worth helping. And I get something out of that, and that's what I'm pursuing right now. I'm also right now doing something with Teddy Long. I can't say what, but it is a new company.
He's booking you all in a tag team match.
Something's happening. I actually have a new tag partner, and they have so much on the way, but I have some things I can't say. So let's just say I got a lot going on.
Yeah, it's
just stay tuned.
It's hectic in a good way.
So obviously, Full Sail had that long relationship with NXT. Salina, have you been into any other buildings that have connections to NXT?
I was at the NXT building. All right, if that's the question.
Yeah, that's the question. Were you at the Performance Center?
Because I've seen so many articles about it, and I'm like, how did they even saw me? Like I was.
Sorry, I reported that.
I literally don't remember seeing anybody even. Like I remember like getting there at like it was like 8 or 9 in the morning
in the car.
And and it was like only Norman Smiley and a few students. So I don't even know. Like, and how did you even see me? Like I didn't see you.
A journalist never shares their
my goodness. Anywho,
I've got that direct feed here in Kentucky from the Performance Center that I just see everybody walking in and out. So
security footage.
So what happened with WWE was I was talking to Canyon at the time, and he got fired. So the person I was talking to is gone.
Did it look like you were coming in? Like how was that?
I mean, it looked really good. It seemed pretty good, but surprisingly, they didn't have me cut any promos. They just wanted me to wrestle.
Which is so weird because as much of like a shitty human she is, she can cut a promo. So it's like, why didn't they? You're welcome.
Well, that is just true.
I was like, why didn't they get her to cut a promo? Like,
I don't know, but I don't know. I think it has to do because I was being recruited and I wasn't being brought in as part of a tryout. Mm-hmm. So I think that's why it was a little different. But the whole time I was there, I kept thinking, give me a mic. Let me talk to you. Let me just talk. And they just wanted to see me wrestle. Yeah. And then after that, well, the thing with Alicia came up, and now for anybody to get me to not do this and just sign my life away and not do anything, it's gonna be really difficult because we're at the top of the world right now. I really are.
We're big believers. Amazing. We're big believers that everything happens for a reason, regardless of all of the crap you have to go through. And for some reason, like I had some stuff, other places not going so hot because I dabble in a lot of different things, right? Yeah. And then you did.
Oh my God, you do so much too.
And we were kind of venting to each other with all this bullshit we just went through. And the next thing you know, we open this page and it just climbs, like it's changed our lives, and it's been 2 weeks.
It really blew up.
So
I did not think it was gonna go that well. I thought it was gonna be like something good, of course, because we believe in our product, but like surreal.
Yeah.
And Alicia, you've had a busy few years from Impact to doing AEW stuff to MLW. What is your long-term goal? Is WWE something that you want to do? Or are you looking to expand, to try different things? I mean, obviously this is a different venture and it's going really, really well. You've got Ambi, of course, which has always been one of the leaders in wrestling interviews. What are you looking to accomplish if you do make it down to the States?
Honestly, I've always been the kind of person where any situation or scenario I'm thrown in, I've just grabbed it and gone for it. So I never thought I'd be a backstage interviewer, ring announcer, host, do conventions, let alone be in an actual wrestling ring taking bumps and moves. Like
that part. Nobody thought you were ever going to do that.
Ever. I'm shocked that I even had like the balls for that, because even
No, you don't got any balls.
Hey, thank you. She says I do have balls. Usually I'll just it was really hard for me to like take those bumps and flop on my back and like do all this crazy stuff that, so my whole point is I don't really have that kind of end goal, because I can just see like so many endless opportunities, which sounds so cheesy, but I want it all, which again is greedy.
I get that. I get that feeling.
It's tangible.
Coming from a different point of view, that it's not like just, well, we're on top of it and we can do whatever. It's more of in a spiritual way. I feel like the universe is constantly like changing things for you, and maybe there's like a bigger plan for everybody. And I personally used to think in 5 years I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna have this and that. And I've come to find out that the moment that I stop thinking about right, what I really wanted, and just, oh, this is a solid thing, and just really be grateful for the things that were coming my way and taking opportunities just because there are opportunities there. For example, when I was offered to do commentary, I didn't want to do that at all. Like, I don't want to talk about that, at least. And it was an opportunity. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it. And then I actually did really, really good.
Dude, I did commentary a month ago for the first time truly, and I was like, oh shit, this is something else I can do.
Yeah. And then I ended up getting booked for other shows to do the same thing. And I did commentary one time with Larry Zbyszko, and it's probably the most fun thing I've ever done in wrestling. And it was so funny because I kept saying like modern terms to Larry, like, I got the T, and he's like, what's the T? And I'm like, the scoop, and he's like, wouldn't that be the S? And I was like, and then, oh my God, it was hilarious. We were having fun. Billy Gunn walked out on that show, and he had a bun. And I was like, oh, that's not a bun, that's a munchkin, because it was like really tiny. And he's like, it's a munchkin bunkin. And I was like, it's a munchkin bunkin. And we just had like the craziest commentary I've ever done. And I don't know, I felt better with that than if I would have done anything else that I wanted.
Right.
So it's easier if you just let it go and just
it as it goes.
Take what comes.
And then you never know what's gonna happen. Like, I feel like the end goal is really just being a household name. And if I bust my butt until that happens, doing whatever that might be, cool. Because I'm happy.
That's my mindset. Yeah. And that's why I respect her.
Well, they're gonna see a lack of respect on onlyfans.com/notfriends.
Yeah, there already has been a lot.
Make sure you guys check it out. But before we wrap up, let them know where else they can follow you guys and anything else about what you guys are doing.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you want to follow my adventures, all you got to do is search Alicia Atout or at Alicia Atout across all social medias. I also have my merch store, my Patreon, and of course our OnlyFans page. And then
I am Salina De La Renta on everything as well. Salina spelled Salina, De La Renta like Oscar. And if you don't know him, DeLarenta. And that is my Instagram, my Twitter, my TikTok, my PayPal, my Cash App, and the things that matter, and the OnlyFans.
And the OnlyFans.
Guys, make sure you all check it out. Until next time, we're out.